Hello everyone, I'm Paul with Many Voices and welcome back to a more Banished Voicetopia, where in the last episode I constructed a whole bunch of houses on random spots. However, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Instead, I will replace them with crop fields. And just crop fields. Especially on the 15 by 4 spaces where we're gonna grow corn. And also something I'm going to do is revert the food double farmers for every field and orchard and stuff. So I'm gonna do, I'm gonna undo a lot of work that I've done in the past few episodes, because I've noticed the amount of tools having gone down dramatically. To a point where I understand now that filling your farms with people to work is not the best idea. So I'm gonna go around and eventually also reduce the amount of workers in the pastures, except there. So you're gonna see me pretty much undo a lot of the stuff that I've done before. Just to save up on tools to ensure that I do not end up in a tool apocalypse. Now this was 3 by something, I guess. Aye. So I'm gonna find all of the places where I have at least 2 by 4. I will reduce this to 3 laborers and this one to 3 laborers as well. We're gonna see a lot of people without jobs. I meant this. This already has all of that. We're back here. Aye. We're gonna end up with a whole bunch of laborers. Now, this is not to say that laborers do not use tools, because of course if they chop down trees and if they pick up stone, they use tools as well, but at least this way the amount of tools used should diminish. As I've looked it up, and it turns out that having more than one farmer per farm of the sizes that I'm using is not useful at all. It doesn't mean that you have more of a yield at all. So I'm gonna have to sadly undo all of the work that I've done before. I'm still not gonna be touching this area though. So we're already dropping down to 482 and so let's find some building projects where perhaps we have actually what I'm gonna do is put more farms on places where I have 2 houses. So we're gonna have very small crop fields, but it should work at least. So if I could put a house here, which maybe I still can, I cannot. And if I could, I would put a house there, but I remember on we still have the Deuteria thing going on. Aye. Now this over here, I'm actually going to be cancelling these 2 houses entirely. This one was already getting constructed. So I'll go ahead and undo all of this. And I'll keep the game running at speed 1. Because of course I don't want to pause the game any longer to drag out this any more than it has to. So this is 1 and this has 2. That's gonna go down to 1. That's gonna down to 1. I'll keep these houses in here because it took me such a long time to figure out how to properly get them in the first place. So these will all have 1. This one has 2, so that'll have 1. Herdsmen. 80. There. Alright, so we have got that crop field. This one, no, this was still a crop field right here. All of these have one labourer in each. Aye. Not that one though. So I'm gonna have to go around town entirely, all over again, just to find the places where I have more than one farmer or herdsman per field or pasture. So I believe this entire area is now done. I'm gonna chance it, since this is beans, that only 2 labourers will be enough for this. Gonna leave that alone. A 20 by 20 pasture will still have 2 people. Here we are. Wheat Ale City, as I call it. Everything will get undone for the sake of survival. Now when I started doing this, I meant this, the first time when I increased the amount of farmers and herdsmen, I had a bad feeling about this, but I still went through with it, because having so many labourers is just not really necessary. However, there's one more thing I have to do. Something that uses up a heck of a lot of tools. The quarries and the mines as well. So I'll reduce the amount of labourers in each quarry and in each mine. This has 7, so that'll remain. This has 15. There we go. And I'm already gushing over the, or humming the music along with it. Now what I might end up doing is demolishing a few sets of houses along the way and make more room for more farms. So you're gonna have to forgive me. You might want to actually skip this episode altogether, because I don't think I'll be doing much of anything else. So this is basically a reverse repeat of a previous episode. But I'm gonna find all the farms, all the crop fields, and orchards, and pastures. And instead of doubling their amount of labourers, I'm cutting them in half. So there, there, and there. Already have this area done. Or I forgot this area entirely. Possible. Now, that means that these pastures will have 2 people working there. However, this area is a no-go. There. So, 2, 3, 4. The fields will be 4 by 8. Actually, I don't need that many additional farmers. So this is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're gonna see a massive increase of labourers. That would be you. Aye. There. And there. And there. And there. That already has one. So these 2 are now done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5 and 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, this way we won't need as much stone as we used to have. or used to need. So it's only beneficial. Then this, and this, and this one. And another quarry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 mines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 8. Alright. Moving down to here. Now, I could have done this off screen and with the game pause, but of course I wanted to bring you along because this is a massive change once again to how I'm going to be playing this game. I focused far too much on expanding the existing houses and existing population in terms of just having more people rather than trying to sustain them and feed them properly. And I thought that with a little trick that I used of increasing the amount of farmers and herdsmen, people in the orchards, that it would work and I would produce more food. But it turns out that's not the case. So don't be a numpty like me. And if you have a 4x15 farm or orchard, that's enough for one person. And you don't need any more. Alright, so that's this entire area. That's the cemetery. Fisherman's. Now there are more mines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 170. Okay. Oh, let's have a look see at the traders. I haven't looked at the traders for a long time. For now I'm not too worried about the food. But I am getting kind of worried about the amount of disease that there is. Just slightly worried. Alright, this is all done. It's working here on the mines. You're done with 8. 7, 8. That's better. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. And 37. That's right. And we continue with this. Now, I can imagine you want to skip this episode. Might even call this skip this episode. But I'm gonna do this on screen anyway. Because I need to have an episode out. Oh, there's a single one-person crop field still. That was a naughty crop field. And I've taken a couple days off from recording as I had a pretty big backlog, but that's all caught up now. I actually have 0 episodes ready for you. Luckily I have the day off. It's Friday the 15th of April, which is the day that this episode comes out. I have a day off from work, so I've got some time to record. Got the Saturday off, we've got the Sunday off, and Monday is Easter apparently, and something I just don't give a crap about. So I've got 4 days to do some recording, and I intend to record quite a bit. Possibly even finish the game altogether. Now I'll keep that house in. What do you have? Nothing I need. Look at that, we've got 130 labourers without jobs. Or 130 labourers or previous farmers without jobs. All of this has been sorted. Now, there could be very well that I will miss 1 or 2 fields, and that'll be no shame. It's just sad, but oh well. No skin off my back. So, this is gonna remain 2, that's gonna remain 1. A part of me just wants to tear down everything and start from scratch for the last 60 years. Or 57. Still 57 years. But I'm curious, does it need me to have 200 people or 500 people at the end of year 200 or at the start of year 200? For the tenor achievement. And I actually know one single person who has achieved tenor. So I could ask him. Right, that's this one. Gonna leave this. I think that's all of the things on this side of the river. And down here as well. And down here. Now I'm thinking on demolishing this as well and then making 2 crop fields. How's this? There. Still have over 100,000 food, so still not that worried yet. Still going to ignore all of the traders coming in. So that's all of the orchards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's my favorite song. Now, yesterday I talked to a colleague of mine about the channel and about what I want to do with the channel. And she immediately was like, you can just see that you're enjoying this. You switching to the voice right away. Let's see. Could I potentially throw in a small? That's 3, right? And this requires 1 as well. I was instantly switching to the voice, getting into character. It's like, I could see you enjoying this. Right, so let's find a building project. Actually, over here, I believe. These houses are still not done. So let me see about increasing the priority of this and that. These are done. All of that is done. All of this is done. So I think just a few more here and there. These are all done as well. So that's this. Right. Now for these. music is just so soothing. I think that's about it on this side. Autosave. Yerika! Seems we have a child named Yerika. It's no longer a child. All of these are done as well. And that's another 100 and something. I'll just let the disease run its course. Eventually it should die out, or just let everyone have it. And eventually, maybe the entire population dies out, maybe not. And there. For now this is enough. Aye, all of that, all of this. Just checking random. Here we still have one. These already have. All of these orchards are done as well. Pasture. This one. That one. Obviously this one. 3 pastures. Is this a hill? That's a hill. Ah, shite. 3 by 15, it's too small. It needs to be 4 wide. Otherwise that would have been another perfect spot for a crop field. So here we go even more. Alright, that takes care of that. These two are already proper. Looks like these are. That one is not. This one is not. These ones are. Could I remove this? Aye, because we've got space over here. And I'll just have to deal with that. All of these are proper. That one already has 5 less. I'm guessing I've done all of these. This one is done as well. Aye. These. Oh, wait, there's one more here that I missed. That still hasn't been done. And then again, I am running the game on speed 1, so everything goes a lot slower. Kind of forget that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That takes care of this area. There are still not enough houses here, but we'll just have to accept that. I thought I had more of those places, but I built 4 houses rather than... Actually, I remember something. Because they are 16. I want to do 2 crop fields of 8, so we'll do squash and pumpkin. That's how I wanted to do it, I remember now. This was also an area that I could house. Or could I not put another house in here? And again, if I remove this and make it smaller, hey, I'm undoing so much. That's a 3 wide. Now how about this particular field? This is how the mountain runs. So I made it this large because this is the largest I could get it. Right. Technically could demolish these 2 houses. Ah, here we have 2 more. Well, it looks like we're even 3 more. 4 more. This place is so huge, though I did that myself by choosing a large map. So, what are the 5 citizens that don't know what they're supposed to do? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Herdsmen. There were herdsmen that were occupied with something. How about this area? Aye. I can throw in another. I could even do a 9 by 4 crop field. This would have to go over here. Aye. I think this would be 4 by 4 as well. I think so. Aye. So if necessary, I'll throw in a house over here then. Just to compensate. I've definitely done a lot. There. Run at 5 times speed. That I'll have to do. So eventually I'm gonna have to go around again, finding all of the places where I used to have buildings, and I could even do a farm here. Gonna remove the stockpiles here and there, the larger ones, and replace them with crop fields. Gonna have to find them and then place in crop fields. Holy shite. Look at the game lag. Now this. Ah, shite. See, this just doesn't fit. 3 by 11. Would have been a perfect size for a farm if it wasn't too small. But it is too small. How about this? Three wide as well. Done. Oh. Oh, Leviosa. Sorry, I had to. I couldn't resist. What are you doing? Storage barn. Ah, you are still burned down from a previous fire, it seems. And you never recovered. So... Alright, I'm still recording, thank goodness. For a second there I thought, oh, I didn't record. Luckily I am. Because I've done quite a lot for half an hour work. I think the number of farmers is sort of alright. Chickens and sheep, no thank you. So now it's time to start looking into farming again. Or into shopping again. Got a lot of fishermen. The amount of tools is still below 1,000. Now I think that this one is the one that has 1,000 iron tools. Aye. I thought I wasn't gonna use iron tools anymore. So let's go downstream to the other trading docks. You are doing iron tools. Actually, I'll do 500 iron tools. That's a fishing dock still, eh? Ja, Nomte, that's a fishing dock. One iron tool, no. 500. All of these had one herdsman. Aye. 10 people in the quarry. Huh? Just a second. Did I see? Oh, no. I saw 2 somewhere, but it's in the number of farmers I have. No, that's not right. Yeah, it should be less. Now, as for this. Ah, I remember. A small 4x7 farm or crop field. It just needs to remove 2 things and you're done. Oh, would you look at this? Lovely 4x9 crop field. I'll grow beans there. Kill one. So I'll pin this one over there. Oh, no, right. So we were looking for our iron tools with 500. All of them have 1,000 iron tools. Now I know that steel tools are sturdier and thus will last longer than iron tools, but I don't want this to turn into a tool-apocalypse. Meaning that I run out of tools, people will start to function less effectively, efficiently, and thus will end up dying. 500. Why is there stuff over here? Can someone please collect this? Alright. That was this area. That is still getting done, so actually I'll pin this one and occasionally check on that, I guess. So 7 people, that's a mine, that's a mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's one mine that's completely gone again. Another one. Which is fine because I don't need that many miners anymore. I'll remove this storage barn because apparently we have some space over here. And I probably wanted to reserve for a farm. So I'll do that. Let's destroy stuff for farms. Ah, this is the mountain that housed the mine. That's no longer functional. So, let's see. The house here has been removed, it seems. Well, that's a lot of coal. So, I think... Let's see. We'll do a 4x8 here. There. Alright. Oh, this one's empty. Now I'm not gonna build any more crop fields or orchards because they just take up too much space and time. So that's this one. And that one almost gone. Crop field. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, there we are. So that was this one. This one can be removed now. Let's throw in another 7x7 crop field for potato. 1. Now let's check out this one. Storage barn for that one. Nope, still not destroyed. We'll do squash and 1, but only 1 worker. Wait a sec. This one only required 1 worker. Alright. That leaves us with that one. Where's the forester's hut? Here. I've done pretty much everything I could with this area. Because I kinda fit a house in here. 10x3. However, if I have a 10x3... Ooh! Hello! Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. A 10x10 bean field. Right smack dab in the middle. Only 1 worker. There you go. Now, This seems to be a 3 white thing. Well, this area was hilled, so I couldn't do much with it. A 5 by 4. Is that useful to me? I'm gonna take everything I can get. So I'll do pepper here. Even if it is inefficient as heck, I'm gonna do it anyway. So let's go back to trading. Firewood is fine. Goats. Logs are not. So we'll do 200 logs. We've got plenty of ale. So we'll do 50 iron tools. And we'll reduce this to 500 iron tools. Let's see, you. This has been demolished. Perfect. So we'll do. Come on. We'll do 5 by 6 and 7 by 5. Do squash. And we'll pin this one rather than that one. You're gonna do pepper as well. And back to the trading. Goats and coal, we're fine for that as currently is. Alright, so let's reduce the amount of iron tools on every other trading dock. This one already has 500. And that leaves us with 7 and... ooh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next up, what I'll do is I'll check out the storage barns. I do want to keep a handful, but for instance these 3 could be demolished. Actually all 4 of them will be demolished. So I'll highlight this one so I can see where I want to do stuff. There's one here. What about here? Could I do something there? We'll go 5 by 4. Or 4 by 6. Nah, we'll do a small cornfield. I think I'm probably wasting a lot of space. I've definitely been wasting a lot of time. But it just has to be done. Do a small stockpile here. Just to fill up some space. 3 by 4. Sure. Let's move over back to here. Now, why are these storage barns not full? I'll keep these 2 storage barns in case we have a surplus of wheat. How much wheat do we have? Nothing. We have no wheat whatsoever. I think most of the food is being transported to the whatchamacallit, markets right away. So that's you. Crop field, go with pepper. And you'll go wheat. I'll throw in a small road in between here. Well, alright. Seeds, still don't need them. ever again. And that's the beauty of it. Oh, that's what I can do with this area. Nothing! Cannot even place a house here. Can I place a house in here somewhere? This is pathetic. Alright, cattle, don't need that. Oh, we are below 50,000 food, almost. Ho ho ho. Aye, our reserve of food is quite low. I'm very well aware of that. Now this could be a problem. Ah. Just gonna place nice 6x8 farm crop field here for cabbage. I believe cabbage is one of the slowest things to grow on a crop field. Below 50,000. This is getting scary. Quite a bit scary. Where was the area where I had like 4 or 5 or even 6 together? I'm definitely gonna be demolishing these two. And then keeping this here. I need a lot more builders. I'm not paying attention at all. I'll definitely be demolishing these two. Ah, here we are. And I'll definitely be demolishing these. Aye. All 4 of them. Seven. Please have food. Please have food. No! Why you not have food? We need food. How? Oh wait, I cannot do this. Because this. And before that, this is gonna eventually kill me. However, we still have well over 50 years to go, so we have a chance to recover. Come on, stop with the cattle and the storage. That's there, and those are still in existence. Now, I do believe there comes a time when the hunters and gatherers just do not produce enough food to sustain your population. And we might have actually reached that point already. However, there's nothing I can do here. I will not quit. So one of my storage barns is done. Aye. Two of them are done. Food, please.
Sheepy! We know one sheepy.
We don't need your stinking sheep. We just want to have food in our bellies. These have a road in between. I would have to relay the road as well. I'm not gonna. Right, that one still needs to be demolished. These still need to be demolished. Somehow we have 8 more builders available. I cannot remember where I placed them. Now, is this a waste of space? Probably. But I'm going to have to accept it, one way or another, and so I will. Bring food. Yes! There we go again. 2,000 apples. Just F1. Did it. There we go. Ho ho. Nut mutton. Roots. Cherry. Walnut. Look at this. This is what we want to see again. Wheat. So we'll do that. Beef. Well, we need... Oh, 2,000 venison. So we're going to be trading 24,000 food for only 12,000. Ah, so we are finding our spaces over here. 20. 10 by 6, 10 by 6. Being, but only one. There. What about you? Yeah, there we are, there we are. So we're gonna be buying food up that wazoo again. And herbs, how are we in herbs? 2,500, no need herbs for now. Logs, still gonna buy the logs too. Fish, pepper, stone and coal, don't need it. Walnuts, berries, pumpkin, that and wheat. So that'll be 2,000, I said 2,000 venison, 2,000 mutton, 1,000 chicken, 250 warm coats, 3,000 eggs, aye, and 800 ale. How's this? Nothing yet, nothing yet. Crop field, I'll do pepper, only one. I've learned the hotkeys. I'm so proud of myself. How's this? Useless. Really, if I could do just a 3 white crop field, that would be so much help already. Now, of course, I'm not gonna be building the town over here like this. I'll throw in a lot more crop fields. Lots more crop fields. And speaking of, this one's done. 11. We'll do an 11 by 6. And as default, I'll keep 50 builders for now. So that's the storage barn for this and this area, which means that this can go now. And the house here means for this storage barns This is a hill I cannot use. Nope. Cannot use the hill. Where's this? Ah. Again. Elevation is messing up every possibility. Just when it seems to be not elevated enough, it is. The game says, no, you're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get this. 400 logs for 100 ale. Now let's see, what other places could I demolish the larger really, it's already been that long of a video. I've done pretty much quite a lot. How's this forest going? Just right there. Of course I could demolish all the bunkhouses, which I might actually just do because they're not gonna get used, and unless all of my population dies and I then get nomads, then they'll be useful again. So I'm gonna go ahead and demolish them. I'll highlight this mine for a second for that. Now, am I gonna demolish all of them? No. Excuse me. Because I need a few boarding houses for one of the achievements that I want to show later on. As what I'll do just before the finale is take one video to show you how to do all of the achievements, what you need. If I can't show them, and if I cannot, I'll just tell you how to do it, or how to cheese it. This area is done. So we'll take a crop field of 20, 10. So that's this stone house. Alright. Cheeky little farm field here, of course. And somehow we're well over 100,000 food again. I didn't buy 100,000 food. I may have bought quite a little bit, but not that much. Here's another one, so I'll highlight this mine and demolish. Set demolish. This. Let's see. Oh, this is the area I was looking for. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how about we reduce that by 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I like this. Okay, this crop field will have cabbage. Stone house here. Still requires this one to be demolished. The stone house here. There's this. The mine here. There's this one. And the mine here. There's this one. Right. Storage barns. Alright. Shite. Now I forgot where. Ah, here. So we'll highlight the storage barn still. And we'll throw in 2 more crop fields in here. It's another boarding house here, so I'll demolish that one and highlight this storage barn. More food, hopefully. Sadly, no. Now I could demolish these 2, but you're full and you're full, so that would not be a good idea. This cemetery is full. This cemetery is full. So let's continue seeing this one, seeing that one. And this one has seeds that I still do not need. 500 iron tools. Ah, I see. I can do 2 crop fields in here instead of 1. So that was the stone house. This one, aye. So highlight these 2, put them over there. That's gonna take care of that. Now, of course, this is never gonna be enough, but it'll have to do. Either way, with that, I'm gonna be closing it off for today. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you managed to stick with me, thank you very much. I'll do more of this in the next episode and the coming episodes. I'm really just not going to be building this entire section yet. I'll probably save this for we've got like 10 years left, perhaps, maybe even 5, I don't know. But either way, thank you all for watching. I am Paul with many voices, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.